Recently, I went to the Bloodsuckers expedition at the Field Museum, and I got to see leeches and displays about flies and vampire bats and dinosaurs, etc. And I was really fascinated by the leeches' mouths and the rows of teeth they have. And I remember there was a worker there who described their teeth as like a cheese grater, and a lot of the displays were a little unsettling to look at, obviously, because the theme is like bloodsuckers. But even though I was kind of disturbed by the leeches and everything, I still couldn't look away. And I knew as soon as I got to the exhibit that I would have to take pictures and draw some of the things that I saw. I wanted to explore that unsettling feeling in my art because there is some displays that had videos talking about, like, some of the exhibitions had these researchers who would go out in the field and get leeches, and they would hold them up and talk about how they can suck onto your leg while you're in a lake, and how we use leeches for other blood research. I don't know. I honestly kind of forgot the details of the exhibition. I was just sort of grossed out by everything. And not even grossed out in a bad way, more so grossed out in the sense that oh, this is scratching this one part of my brain and I really want to draw this stuff because it's weird. The thought of you minding your business and being out in a lake and then all of a sudden a leech swims up and snatches your leg and starts sucking the blood out of you. The thought of that just makes my skin crawl. And so I had that in mind while I was creating these characters, and that's why I drew some where there's a ton of leech creatures coming out of the stomach or leeches coming out of a head. I wasn't really interested in drawing the things that I saw in a realistic way because I wanted to experiment with my drawing style. I want my drawing style to have more range in the sense that I want to be able to draw in a more simple way that is still distinct to me, if that makes sense. Normally with my drawings, I include a lot of cross-hatching and pointillism to create shade and to add detail, but I wanted to experiment with just having clean line art. One of my goals for this year is to get more commission work, and so I think that's why it's important to me to have range in my art style so I could do commissions that look more normal, more commercial, but still true to me as an artist. I also have these ohuhu, however you pronounce it, markers, and I've had these for a while, but I rarely use them. And so I wanted to really put them to use for this drawing. I'm also not too confident in my coloring skills and choosing color schemes. And because of that, I wanted to use these markers and work in a more traditional way, because when you color digitally, it's really easy to change the color scheme and everything and to erase. But with working traditionally, you kind of have to commit to the decisions you make and be more confident, even though you could white out things, but the decisions you make when you work traditionally are more permanent. And so I think working with markers will help me. For some of my drawings, I kind of just sticked with the leech design, but I also wanted to create some characters. So I drew a warrior leech. I don't know, I just combined the leech mouth with the human figure for some of them. And I learned a little bit about vampire bats and how cute and yet strange they are. And so I drew a vampire bat werewolf. It was just really fun to sit down and draw and not really design a product or anything, and just to draw different subject matter that I haven't drawn before. If you can hear my boiler heater in the background, I'm sorry, I can't control that. It just turns on when it gets cold. Just wanted to come in and say thank you for watching the video this far, and I'm pretty satisfied with how my sketchbook came out. One of my goals this year is to fill up this sketchbook. It's not too big, so that's definitely doable. And I want to draw more like strange, weird characters. If you made it this far, can you let me know if you like seeing more of the inking process or more of the coloring process with markers? If you like more time-lapse type videos where it's just on like 2x speed of the inking process, or if you actually like to see the drawing, because I'm kind of experimenting with that. And I know some artists do like drawing ASMR, but I have a lot of cars go by my apartment and then my boiler heater turns on, so I'm not sure if you'd really get all those nice like pen scraping sounds. But anyway, thank you for watching the video, and let me know what you think. Like and subscribe if you feel so inclined. And have a good day or night. Bye.